Hello, this is going to be my update for the week. Um, so I believe I did it last Thursday as well. Since then, nothing too crazy has happened. Um, Good weekend for money, not too much, nothing crazy. Went to the farmer's market, bought some stuff like I normally do. Um, but yeah, nothing crazy in particular. Um, Monday, I had the day off. I was supposed to have the day off. I I ended up getting called into work at around like 5, because one of the drivers that was supposed to be driving, their car broke down. So I went in and filled their spot from like 5 to 10, and then yesterday I had off, or not yesterday, Tuesday I had off. Yesterday I worked a 11.5 hour shift from 10:30 to 10. And then today I had off. I went to my brother's concert today, the Christmas concert. Decent concert. I always like going to the concert. It's always fun to see. At least for me personally, going from being on the inside to seeing it from the outside. But that was everything that's gone on over the past week. Um, I'm more so wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind for the past couple of days. And it's the idea of complacency. Um, I don't know why, but it's just that's really been sticking in my mind these past couple of days of like just being complacent as things go on. Um, is the idea popped into my mind when a couple days ago I was looking at concert tickets for a concert here in Dallas that was happening, and at the time the concert tickets were like $180, and I was like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. And then I didn't act on it. And a couple of days later, I looked at them, and they were now $300. And yeah, I was like, well, that sucks. And then I thought about another time that I did something like that, where another band that I wanted to see was coming to Dallas. They were at the Dos Equis Pavilion, and I waited too long and I couldn't get any tickets, and I missed out. And I've also been thinking about how I've been kind of complacent with everything that's kind of been going on with me as of late. Um, like I said, I've been wanting to start a new job, but I've been kind of complacent in setting out applications for it, and looking and things of that nature. There's things that I want to do that I'm just kind of being complacent about and not really doing anything. And it's kind of infuriating thinking about how complacent I am being currently. And I mean, I just I don't know. I want to stop being so complacent. I want to start doing things. I want to start moving um towards what I want. And it's just I don't know, when given how crazy the past couple of years have been with my illness, the point I'm at right now, it feels like, I mean, it's, it's amazing. In all honesty, I was homebound for basically years. Uh, I weighed about 120 pounds. I was going to the restroom just 8, 9 times a day. I was bleeding. I was anemic. I I didn't have a job. I was literally just withering away in my room. And to go from that to where I'm at now, where I can, for the most part, buy whatever I want. I can, I can, work. I can cover things on my own, or with little help. I'm able to just exist and do things, and I'm in a better state. And thinking about that and being in that has kind of made me complacent. Um, just because of how good it feels to be here compared to where I was not too long ago, about a year ago. And it's not right. It's not right being this complacent. Um, it just isn't. It's like, I don't know. Routines and things are great for like self improvement and everything, but also getting in a routine that is better than what you were doing before, better than where you were previously, and it's all that you know. I mean, it can stop you from, or it feels like it can stop you from doing more. Um, it can stop you from experiencing things. It can stop you from doing things, seeing things. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. But yeah, that's kind of what's been on my mind, and I wanted to get it out there that like I feel very complacent right now, and I don't like it. And I think a lot of people also are very complacent in their lives. Um, what you have works, and you don't see the need to do more. Because I mean, in all honesty, I could stay like this forever, and maybe potentially get a better job, get better pay or something. But I mean, I could stay like this and be fine, but it's not what I want. But the fact that it works it makes it difficult to change it. Um, but I'm now conscious of that fact, of the fact that I'm very complacent in my life right now, and I'm going to be looking to change that. I've been putting out applications. As of recently, I've been putting out more applications. Um, you know, I'm trying to change things, be in a better be in a better headspace, be in a better um, state physically. Just I don't. I just I'm trying to not be complacent anymore, or not to be as complacent. To get things moving, because I mean, this lots of people live like this. They live with their parents until they're like 30, 40, which I mean, there isn't anything inherently wrong about that, but they don't do it because times are tough. They do it because they're used to it, and they don't really want to strive for anything else. What they have works, and they don't want to they don't want to try for nothing else, because why would you need to? You have what you need. You get by. Sometimes they're difficult, sometimes they're not. But I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that idea. I really don't. Yeah, that idea is doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me to like be complacent when you have the opportunity to do more, to try for more. And I don't particularly mean it in the sense of like hustle culture where you literally do nothing but just try to be Uh, just try to get all the money and everything. And like, I don't mean it particularly like that. I mean it more so in the sense of like, you have opportunities to put yourself in a better position. Um, and you know, you don't need to be like grinding constantly, but you know, just maybe a better job, a better paying job. You know, moving to your own place, doing doing more things, doing things that not particularly doing things, but more so like just putting yourself in a better spot is basically what I'm getting at. Because I mean, I have what I need. It's fine, but it's not what I want, and it's not the way that I want to live the rest of my life like this. I want to I want to start a career. I want to get my own place, not even particularly a house, but just like my own place, my own apartment or something. I I want to start working to making my career as an electrician, to start getting hours, to start getting the courses, to move up in that ladder. But that's only as of late. I've only actually come to the realization that I'm not actually putting anything in towards that. I'm not sending it. I wasn't sending out applications. I wasn't doing anything related to it. And I feel like that is a very like it's a very silent thing that I think a lot of people either do know or they don't know that they're doing. You know, some people, I understand that things get difficult. I totally understand that things always seem to go wrong every so often whenever I'm doing good. But I mean, even with that, the fear of losing what you have to try and get better is always there, and I think that is what kind of stops a lot of people, which I think really really sucks, cuz you know, familiarity with all of this, what you have works, and even though you can get better, I mean, why change something? Why fix something that isn't broken, right? I think that's what a lot of people think, and I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that for me, and I don't like that for other people. Cause like you can do more. There are opportunities out there. It sucks to try and find them, but they are out there. I don't know. I feel like I've been too complacent. Just because what I have is comfortable, it's familiar, it works. That I kind of lost sight of what I actually wanted. But I'm looking to change that hopefully soon. Um, Maybe by the end of the year. If not by the end of the year, hopefully next year sometime. Hopefully the sooner the better. But I I don't feel like being complacent anymore with this. I want more. I have the opportunity to get more, and that's what I'm going to do. Send out applications, go to interviews, take the time to just better myself for everything. Invest in things that I want to do. Go to concerts. Invest in things that I want. I've been wanting to get like an actual microphone, just because I do these. Is better than just like holding it, I guess. It would also sound better. But I want to read. I want to have a collection of vinyls. I want to have a collection of DVDs, a collection of books. Just I want a lot of things. And one thing that's kind of holding me back is my current job. In all honesty, I want my own place, but my job. I mean, I could get one, but I would be struggling quite a bit. It's just, I don't know. It's the fact that what I've dealt, what I've dealt with the past couple of years is just where I'm at right now. Feels like that as good as I can get, and I know it's not. I know it's not, but it feels like it. Feels safe. It feels comfortable. I don't know. Yeah, I just there was no real point to this. I just wanted to talk about it. It's just been weighing on my mind for the past week or so, and I really wanted to get it out of my mind. But yeah, other than that, nothing too major has gone on. Um, Hopefully, any of the applications I send out, I'll hear from any of them, and potentially go to an interview, potentially get hired. That'd be great. Be able to save up for my own place to start looking at places and everything. But yeah, that's that's everything for me. So thank you for anybody that sat through that entire rant. There was no real point to it, but thank you. Um, I hope everybody did have a good past week. If you didn't, I hope you know rest of this week going into next week will be better. I hope I hope that anybody that watched the whole thing and was feeling a little complacent in some aspects of their lives. Maybe decide not to be. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be huge life-changing things like a new job or something. Maybe just something small, something that you've been wanting to do that is out of your comfort zone that now maybe you just go and do. But yeah, that's everything from me. Um, I work the rest of this weekend from Friday to Sunday. Um, Monday, Tuesday, I'm off. Wednesday, I work. Thursday is Thanksgiving. Friday, I work. And Saturday and Sunday, I work. Um, yeah, I just, like I said, work, saving money where I can, and moving things forward as much as I can, given my current position. But yeah, that's everything. So until next week, maybe earlier in the week, maybe Thursday again. I'm not sure. That's everything. So till then, see ya.